Hey, how's it going? How's it going? It's Mr. Deadman. It's Deadman Live. Mr. Deadman Live. We have a fantastic show lined up tonight. First, we got to talk about YouTube policies. It's like, will that subject ever die? Whatever, just go away. No. They messed up with COPA, right? They messed up with COPA because now they can't really have kids-friendly content because if they do, they really can't have the target ads, the sort of ads that Google likes, because that's sort of the ads that Google makes money from. Hey, thanks, Becky. Yeah, the music's good. High energy. It's a high energy show. Keep it going. Not only are we talking about YouTube, but also be taking the LOLCOW quiz. Look, I make a lot of jokes. You know, I like to watch a lot of, we call them LOLCOWs. People you can just watch to laugh, to milk content off of, right? But am I one? I mean, I have to look at the mirror. I got to face the facts. I gotta screen myself. I gotta make sure that watching King Cobra JFS has not made me one. I have to make sure that, getting deep into Mars Girl. Oh, that sounded wrong. But talk about Mars Girl as much as I have. That hopefully I'm not a LOLCOW yet. Oh God, that'd be horrible. If so, I need to cleanse myself. Speaking of Mars Girl, by the way, I wasn't planning to talk about this, but Mars Girl, if you don't know who she was, she is someone who helped kind of kickstart the whole Kick Vic thing. Mars Girl has been removed from Twitter, like, entirely. Like, completely. I don't even have an image for that because I wasn't even planning to talk about it, but that's something that happened. She got banned for... At first, she got suspended for spamming. She got suspended for spamming. And what she would do is she would spam the same message. Oh, I have it right here. Look at that. I guess I did my homework after all. She would spam this message over and over and over and over again every single time. Which, by the way, that's a clear violation. You can't spam. Not like that. So that she was reported. She got reinstated after her followers, her orbiters got a white knighted for her. Okay. And then she got banned again, or suspended again, for harassing. I mean, look, it happens. It happens. Her long arms can't keep her holding on to Twitter. But I think she's back on with another account. That'd be a ban evasion right there. Now, I don't want to see anybody get kicked off of Twitter or any platform necessarily. I think it's a bunch of kids acting like kids. Come on now, come on. Let's be adults about this. We can make fun. We could call each other names, but let's be adults, right? If we can. But yeah, I find that funny. But man, let's just get into this. Let's talk about the YouTube policy stuff that's happening. Which, by the way, during this show, if you want to see me get completely smashed, here is a bottle of Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Skull vodka, and here's a shot glass. You donate $5. This goes in the shot glass, and I take it. Easy peasy, right? Oh, I'm grifting. I'm putting my liver on the line here, motherfuckers. You can make me earn it. You know what I'm saying? All right. YouTube. So not too long ago, I was talking about, just about everybody was talking about, YouTube's COPA fiasco, right? YouTube got in trouble, big trouble, and had to pay up a lot of money at a change of the interface. Now you have to make sure, you have to designate whether or not your video or live stream is kid friendly or not. We got to make sure that it's not targeting towards kids. If it is, it's not going to have ads or target ads. If it is kid friendly, it's not going to have ads. You can't have the interaction. You can't have comments. You can't have, it won't even be recommended. It's like it doesn't even exist. So, okay. At the same time, Susan Wojcicki, whatever, was also saying and being quoted saying, and there was a live interview. I don't know live, but there was an interview where she was flat out freaking saying that they were going to look at more edgier content, that they were going to look at putting more edgier content on YouTube. She says that. But then earlier this week, there is an official post on the YouTube official blog where they are talking about the borderline content again. This is, of course, after the interview with 60 Minutes, where Susan was pretty much grilled for not purging everybody. Not purging everybody, anybody and everybody that has somewhat borderline content. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with words here. I was like, man, okay, so you can't have kid-friendly content. So YouTube is talking about, even coming from the horse's mouth from the CEO herself, that we're looking at more edgier stuff, or at least allowing more edgier stuff to be on the, to be monetized. Okay. But now it's like, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. If you're borderline content, what will happen is, and I'm not making this up, it's all right here. Right? The official blog. The 4 R's of responsibility. Part 2. Raising authoritative content and reducing borderline content and harmful misinformation. What has happened with the copyright thing everyone got? You know what? I haven't followed up with that. Good question. We could do that during this show. I could see whether or not people were still having issues with that. But that's something that they would have to manually fight for each video, unless there's something else that's changed. Anyway, they talk about the 4 R's of responsibility, which already this sounds like bullshit right here. YouTube is an open video platform where anyone can upload a video and share it with the world. And with the openness comes incredible opportunities as well as challenges. That's why we're always working to balance creative expression with our responsibility to protect the community from harmful content. Oh, it's your responsibility to police us? It's your responsibility to be our mom and dad? No, man. Just keep the kid stuff in the kid stuff and everything else in the main thing, and then you're fine. But now, like we talk, our community guidelines set the rules for the road on YouTube, and a combination of people and machines help us, mostly machines, remove more violent. I can't do this. They're talking about using machines and people to be screening content. This is anyway. Remove more violative content than ever before. That said, there will always be content on YouTube that brushes up against our policies, but doesn't quite cross the line. So over the past couple of years, we've been working to raise authoritative voices on YouTube. Who wants you to raise authoritative voices? The big channels do. The big corporations do. TV's dying. Cable's dying. People are cutting the cord. People are going like YouTube, whatever. Oh, okay. So the big studios, the cable companies, or the shows in the mainstream media shit, it's heading that way. It's headed to YouTube. Okay, YouTube will raise that shit up. I'll give it a high priority. Everyone else, all the indie guys, all the small guys, the people who made YouTube, oh, go fuck yourself. You're not needed anymore. I raise more authoritative voices. Authoritative voices, like mainstream news? Man, they're still talking about Russia and Trump. They're still talking about impeachment. I'm sick and fucking tired of that. If I hear... I purposely do not go on Twitter much, so that way I don't have to see that shit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I'm done with that. If I have to hear it, I hate that stuff even came out of my mouth. Talk about that? No. Oh, man. I'd rather get my news from someone who is like, I'll say Tim Pool, okay, who does vet his stuff here and there. Yeah, he's reading an article, but it's at least a little bit more research than Definitely more research than CNN. Jesus Christ. They'll take anything. They're like a mundane mat. I know. Okay, anyway. So over the past couple of years, we've been working to raise authoritative voices, blah, blah, and we're already seeing great progress. We're seeing great progress, really. Authoritative news is thriving on our site, and since January 2019, we've launched over 30 different changes to reduce recommendations of borderline content and harmful misinformation. Wow. So, I said this before. I thought we're going to be okay. I thought shows and channels that have a lot more language, explicit cuss words, fuck bombs and shit like that, more edgier content. I thought maybe that was going to be given, not a pass, but more of a home. I don't know why I was thinking that. I don't know why I was getting hopeful like that. It's clearly not. All YouTube needs to do to make this clear for me, and I think for everyone else, who's making videos here, streaming here, make the guidelines this simple. PG-13. Be like, look, if your videos and your live stream content is something that wouldn't be aired on ABC Family, if your stuff wouldn't be acceptable if the mom was listening or the dad was listening or if your preacher was listening, then don't do it. That's all they have to do. Just put it in perspective like that. I think that would help out, right? I think because I would understand that. Okay, you want ABC Family. That's what you want. All right, I can do that. Yeah, Becky, you can look into that. Yeah, but any other comments and any other reaction about this? I mean, what do you guys think about this? I think it's YouTube shooting themselves in the foot. They're making it very narrow what sort of content they want. I don't even know if I'm in that area. There was a way where you could check very briefly for like 24 hours when some very, very, well, I was going to say gifted people did the research to find everyone's P-score. A P-score is apparently like how you're ranked and stuff on Google and the I guess behind the scenes. But Google hid that stuff like immediately, so you won't ever really know. Great. I want to know what my fucking P-score is, man. Raising authoritative voices. I don't want that. Who wants authoritative voices raised on YouTube? Is that what you want? That's not what I want. But that doesn't matter. Providing reliable information from breaking news. From like CNN and Fox and MSNBC. Like, reliable? Are you... man. I mean, journalism is pretty much dead. There's no like integrity beyond that shit. The alleged YouTube channel is Gustave Canine Games, a YouTuber who... Okay, I'll look into that. I mean, the person, the company that was claiming everyone's videos was it Unlimited Sound and Music? That was crazy. I'll take a look at the link you sent. Let's see. I'll open that link and take a look at it real fast. Let's see. Gaming PH. YouTubers hit by false copyright. Illustrated sounding music. Claimed by Illustrated sounding music. Okay. So there was someone behind this, huh? There was another YouTube, another channel behind it. Many YouTubers were hit by a wave of false copyright claims by multi-channel network. Illustrated sound music. Their channels contain walkthroughs, videos, maintain tobacco. Okay. Okay, it explains what MCN is here. And it explains the process once a video is hit. You're not able to monetize. The person who claims it's able to monetize. Okay. Okay. Gustavo Canine Games apologizes. What? What? Okay. The alleged YouTube channel is Gustavo Canine Games, a YouTuber who happens to upload video of game walkthroughs, has more than 3,000 videos uploaded onto his channel. Just recently, Gustavo apologized to everyone through a video. Apologize to everyone. It's not me claiming the videos. It was some technical error of my network illustrated sound. Okay. So what he's trying to say, he's affiliated with Illustrated Sound and Music, and they just claimed everything. Gustavo also wants to leave the network because of issues. I can't leave the network. I need help. Pass the message along. Okay. Unless the YouTuber who joins the MCN is illegally... okay. So what's Illustrated Sound and Music saying? Let's see. Their statement here is, we deeply apologize for the abundance of copyright claims on your content. We're working closely with YouTube to get these claims released and to restore order back to the Content ID ecosystem. All right. Please be aware that Illustrated Sound creators are not at fault for this error. Okay, so they're passing the blame onto what? YouTube? on the system? All right, let's see what they say what to do. If you're affected, what you do right now is counter the claim. Counter the claim on every single video. Every single video. This is by distributing a copyright claim to continue getting revenue for the videos and eventually release the videos from YouTube once YouTube and Illustrated Sound Music resolve the issue. Wow. I mean, this is a huge sweep. Why don't they take care of it? They fucking did it, right? And they want to pass the blame. Be like, oh no, it's not our fault, man. We totally didn't do it. Guys. Not at all. Well, someone did. Like, what are you talking about? The Gustavo Canine Games uploaded stuff, and you, as their MCN, you're like some middleman. I don't even understand what the benefit of that is, but you're some middleman there, and you're like letting things get claimed. You're claiming stuff. Stop it. I have an idea how it happened. Even now, like, I can go YouTube here, and I can see videos that are on my channel, that are on other channels, other people's channels, and I could claim them if I wanted to. I could do something with that if I wanted to. I don't care. I don't do anything with it. But it's like a click of a button. It's that easy. Liars, man. Flat out fucking liars. Yeah. So, yeah, anyone to rage by this? It seems pretty quiet in the chat today. I know it's Saturday night, so maybe you guys are doing something else tonight. Yeah, that happens on a Saturday. But yeah, if you have any thoughts on what's going on with YouTube, or any thoughts on the MCN or this copyright claim stuff, feel free to let me know. Okay, because now I'll be getting into the I guess the LOLCOW quiz here. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be real fun. So what is a LOLCOW? A LOLCOW is someone that you milk for humor, for all sorts of jokes. So someone could take your videos. Oh, one example is I did a commentary track, a commentary on an old horror movie, and that movie is also on someone else's channel. Since I don't own it, I didn't claim it. You know, I just did this commentary stuff back years ago, and Google had 9 pixel 4 ads. Oh, Jennelle. Oh my God, total plant, fake ass shit. I wasn't planning to talk about her tonight, but I have notes on hand just in case. Man, I did a video on her the other day, and the more I looked into it, the more it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Her story just falls apart. Okay, let me table that real fast. Let me do this LOLCOW thing. I'll get into that, because I gotta assess whether or not I'm a LOLCOW right now. I think I should be okay. We'll see. I mean, I gotta take this test just to make sure. If so, then I gotta laugh at myself, I guess. It's authentic because it's over the Kiwi farm, so you know this is the real deal. So I got a pad and pen here. I have to tally up my number. I have to keep track of math. I'm not good at math, man. So you already know I'm not like, you know. All right, let me, I guess, take my sunglasses off. All right. Question 1. What is your age range? 12 to 16, 17 to 27, 28 plus. I'm 28 plus. That's already 5 points right there. I'm guessing this is one of those things where you want a low score. So that's 5 points there because I'm older than 28. What is your gender? Male, female, or other? Male. I have a dick. That's 2 points. Okay. All right, so we're looking at 7. All right, at 3, what fandoms do you belong to? Add all that apply. Sonic the Hedgehog? No. Naruto? No. Super Warlock? I don't even know what that is. Final Fantasy? No. Pokemon? No. Homestuck? No. Avatar? No. Other anime? No. I mean, I have a wall scroll of Cowboy Bebop right here. Does that count as being part of a fandom? Because I don't frequent any forums. The last time I watched Cowboy Bebop was like maybe 10 years ago. I mean, I'll let the chat decide that. I'll let the chat decide that right there. Do I count as being in part of some sort of anime? Well, hold on. I did coverage on the Vic Mignogna stuff, right? I got pretty invested into that. And I did play some DBZ games, but I'm still distant enough to where I don't really know much of the characters. And I'm not really invested in the story. So I don't know if you can say that I'm in a fandom. I never cosplayed before in my life. I thought about it once when I was much younger, and much dumber. No, Becky's saying no. Okay. All right. The other option is other video games. Have I ever fandom a video game? I mean, I used to frequent, back when I played a lot of Halo, the Bungie forums, maybe that, but I don't do that anymore, right? So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say no on this. There's no on this at all. Do I have to choose one or just none? I'm gonna choose none on this one. All right. Number 4. What is your sexuality? Heterosexual? Yes. Okay, so that's one. That's one. Point over there. All right, number 5. Are you sex negative? No. That sounds stupid. Are you just gonna be an incel? Like you want to be celibate? Like what? Number 5 again. Whoever did this is okay. What do you ship? Add all that apply. I don't. What do I ship? Yaoi? Isn't yaoi like gay anime art? Yuri. Heterosexual pairings. Gender. I don't do any of that. I don't even know what that is. I'm doing all right here. I got a score of 8. I'm like fucking normie over here. Number 6. What is your level of artistic skill? I don't do art. That's pretty much me. I don't do art. So that's 0 right there. I'm still an 8. Look at that. Are you outspoken in your religious beliefs, including atheism? No. I don't even know what the fuck sex negative is. I think that's the type of people who just want to, they choose to not have sex. Ever, I guess. Like they just gave up. And they settled. Okay. No, I'm not outspoken about my religious beliefs. I might talk about it here and there, but I don't preach it to you guys. It's whatever. If it comes up, it comes up. Number 8. Where do you lie on the political spectrum? Conservative, liberal, libertarian, moderate, I don't give a shit. Kind of a little of A and a lot of E. A little A, a little B, but mostly E. I don't really give a shit. Red tie, blue tie, they're all shit stains to me. So, that's a 0 there. Are you a furry? No. No, I am not a furry. Man, I'm doing great on this quiz. Are you otherkin? No. Well, so I used to work at a psych facility, right? I worked there for 4 years. There was a kid there. Of course, I can't say his name. But after he would be restrained and secluded, and this guy got enraged. We call him Batman because he always wore like a Batman robe and all this stuff. And whenever he get into psychosis, he would sound like Batman. He'd do like the Batman voice, get all mad and shit. And whenever he was trying to seclude him, he starts talking about how he's an angel sent from heaven. I'm like, okay, that's bizarre. But anyway. So yeah, another otherkin. How prone are you to become angry? Well, I do get angry pretty easily, but mostly when I'm playing video games. Let's see. Option A, I have a hair trigger. B, I frustrate easily. C, I sometimes get annoyed. That's probably I get annoyed. Okay, so like now I'm at 11. Okay. Do you use strong language? Fuck, piss, shut, cunt, cock, sucker, motherfucker, tits is the first option. Damn straight is B. I don't know. What do you think? I say damn straight. That's not what they mean back by furry. Yeah, so I do use strong language, I guess. So that's 16 points. Okay. Not 16, but I have 16 total. Are you a virgin? No. Are you autistic? Or do you have a diagnosed mental disorder? Well, not that I know of. What is your other housing situation? Or what is your housing situation? I live with my parents. I live with others besides my parents. Live alone, homeless, and bumming off Wi-Fi. Wait. So my choices here, I guess I have to choose B because I live with others besides my parents, but I have my own life. Like I have my wife, I get kids, I have my own house. Like, but I guess these are my options here. All right. I don't think this test is very good. I don't think this is scientific at all. What is your employment status? Full time? Yeah, so that's 1 point there. So I'm looking at a score of 19. Oh shit, hold on. 17. What is your highest level of education you've completed? High school dropout, high school diploma, bachelor's degree, master's degree, or higher? I got a bachelor's, so that puts me at 21. Ooh. Do you have an article dedicated to you on Encyclopedia Dramatica? No. So all this together, I have a score of 21. And according to this scientific quiz here, if I rank between 21 to 39, I'm eccentric. Kind of an oddball, but okay in spite of your weirdness. So, okay. I'm not a LOLCOW. Okay. Not completely. Just eccentric. Okay. Oh, tell me something I already fucking knew. Okay. All right, how was that? Okay. Man, I felt like I learned something about myself. I mean, I'm relieved to know that I'm not. I know I'm not this guy. I know I'm not Chris Chan. Do y'all want to talk about Van Girl real fast? I want to talk about Van Girl. Jennelle Eliana. Let's do that real fast. Jennelle Eliana. That's her name there. She's she just blossomed out of nowhere. Literally. When I did the video on her, I was wrong what I said, but kind of right. I said, in a little bit over a year, she got more than 2 million subs. That's actually incorrect. It was actually within the first 2 months of her YouTube channel that she reached that. But just about every day since, she's been getting a steady plus 10K subs. Now, the reason why I was wrong there was because I was going by the date that the channel was made, which was April of last year. Okay? April 2018. Around that same time, that's the exact same time that her Instagram was made. Jennelle Eliana had no social media presence. Nothing that I could find. Nothing that the audits on the Kiwi Farms has shown. I mean, they would be all over that stuff. It's like this person did not exist until this channel was ready to go. That there should be just the giveaway that is a fucking plant. You're telling me this person had no social media status, no presence whatsoever, and somehow, just from 2 videos of her living in a van, she gets like millions of views, like, and gets 2 million subs. Like, what are we talking about? That sounds insane. That sort of luck does not happen. That doesn't happen. Whose P score? Eliana? Eliana's P score was ranked 110. That's all they could do for her plant. They can make it like 1. Wow. I guess I don't like her that much. But yeah, this is all about van life, man. Van life is supposed to be authentic, you know. Also, the other thing about that, if you look at the Instagram page, her posts look like they're totally set up. Like, the more you look at it, the more it really seems like this whole van thing is just a set piece. All this is a set piece. I'm not saying she doesn't drive it. I'm not saying, I don't know if, well, actually, I don't even know if it's her van. We're going to get into that. At this moment, I don't know what the license plate of the van is, so I can't verify if it even is her van. If someone knows someone on the inside of Google that can get that license plate, hey, that would be, hey, that's some detective work right there. But what I will say is her story doesn't make sense. According to an article in some travel blog, she was 21 when the channel started, right? And according to her video, she got the van. She was living in the van for 2 years. So that means she was living in the van when she was like 19, right? So she graduates from high school at 18. I mean, that's the average age of graduation. I mean, unless she was held back and be 19, or if she got out early, I guess it'd be, you know, maybe 17. But let's just go with 18. She graduates at 18. She lives in California, Sacramento, California. She had a roommate with an apartment, and had to pay $900 a month. Now, the article didn't say whether it was split between them or if that was her share. But the cost of living in California is so high, and her job straight out of high school, according to her story, was working at a sporting goods store full time and going to community college part time for marine biology. That's another red herring right there. Marine biology? Come on, man. That's like George Costanza right there. That's all you can do? Oh, God. And living in a van down by the river. Man, you guys are a bunch of fucking jokers. Go fucking YouTube. Okay. So, I don't see how she was able to raise money within a year to get a van. Now, I could see how she could get her own car. That stuff happens maybe with mom and dad's help. That stuff happens. But this isn't just any van. This van is decked out. This van has a nice sound system. This van is customized, right? Custom flooring, custom walls. It has a bed put into it. A lot of work went into this. Work that costs money. According to the story, she did it all herself with tools she used, according to the same story, from her former job, which would either mean she quit the job at the sporting goods store, or she had a job beforehand, maybe at a hardware store where she got her tools. I don't know, maybe she worked in a Home Depot. I doubt that. The story doesn't make any sense, right? It sounds completely absurd. And if that wasn't enough, if for some reason you still had doubts and still like believe that maybe, just maybe, she's authentic, she's used as advertising for Google, for Google's Pixel thing, whatever. Yeah. She is property. She's an asset. She's a plant. This is a YouTube made channel. There's nothing authentic about her. And you'll get people to be like, oh, you just don't like her because she's black or whatever. It's like, I didn't say anything about that. Did you not hear anything I just said? Yep, sounds like shit. Sounds like it, right? It reeks of shit. It does. It really does. Yeah, that's Van Girl. God. I think now what her last video was, what she was gonna go like a Tokyo a Japanese style RV. The other thing is, in all her videos, you know what? To talk about it, I could show you these videos. You want to do that? I could just do that right now. You know, we could just go take a field trip and go watch some van life. I wonder how YouTube would feel about that. Let's go watch some van life. Okay. All right. Let me pull. Where is her? Okay. Let me pull it up here. Wow. Jennelle Eliana. All right. So let me just show you her channel. This is what it looks like from the beginning. 2.2 mil. Congrats. Congrats. All right. 2.2 million subs. And she has what? 11 videos. 11 videos. Great. Let's watch her latest one. This was 3 weeks ago. Straightening my curly hair for the first time. Oh, someone broke into my van. Story. Oh my God. Let's watch that one. Yeah, her video resolution is pretty good. Oh, let me kill the music. Kill the music and crank up the audio. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I was actually planning on talking about something else real fast, but we'll do this. We'll do this right now. See? All right, this is... Someone broke into my van. Story time.
Whoa.
You know what? Here's another thing. So I have the Videolytics right here, which you get when you have, I guess, was it TubeBuddy, whatever? I don't know what it's called. But notice how, like, is this accurate where it says mentions? That's supposed to be like shares, how many times the video is shared. Because if so, like, these numbers do not make up, do not make any sense for that at all. All right, anyway.
Hello, I'm Jennelle, and I live in a van with my pet snake.
Every time I hear that, I live in a van down by the river.
Alfredo. Alfredo's currently in shed, so I'm going to leave him alone for this video. He should be back for the next video. This video is going to be a...
There's a bunch of jump cuts. Like...
story time of when someone broke into my van while I was in it. It was March 13th.
Okay. So she's got to tell us, like, are there going to be some flashbacks? Is she going to take us back to prior footage? I mean, this seems too well produced for just some random YouTuber, some nobody.
2019, a Wednesday. I was sound asleep in my comfy bed, parked in the parking lot of the company that I used to work for.
Okay.
Around 7 o'clock, I got a knock on my door, which I was kind of taken back by. I am used to getting knocks on my door from my coworkers, but it was 7 o'clock.
So she was living on the company property in the van? Is that right? If this is her story, she was living on the in the company parking lot. Wouldn't the police? I know. This didn't happen at all.
Which is really early and no one was in the parking lot. And then someone tries to open the door. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I peek through my curtain. Curtains are cardboard. So I fold back my cardboard and peep through the window. I parked like in the back where we keep a lot of like our fixtures and stuff like that. It's a retail store. And
a retail store? Would you? I mean, it's already bullshit. If we want to poke more holes in just this diarrhea mess, would you classify, I don't know, a sporting goods store as a retail store? I mean, I guess you could.
See this person just like throwing furniture around and
Furniture. Oh, in the van, not at the store.
Fixtures around, and I was like, okay, we got a little crazy on our hands. I text my manager and I'm like,
oh no, that was at the store. So someone was in the store throwing stuff at first.
We got a little crazy on our hands. I text my manager and I'm like, hey, there's a crazy person in the back throwing around furniture and fixtures. She immediately texts me.
Okay. Like I said, so we have a crazy person that was throwing around furniture and pictures in the back of the store. It's a retail store. What retail store does that? Has this sort of setup? Like Bed Bath and Beyond? A furniture store? Not a sporting goods store.
Me back and says, are you okay? I'm gonna call the police to file a report. And I said, okay. So I'm already awake. I start work at 8:30. So I just start to get ready for the day. About like 30 minutes later, the police call me to finish filing the report on the crazy person because I'm the only person here to file the report. I'm giving them a description of the person. It's a slender male who's wearing basketball shorts, long brown hair. I continuously check in on this person and I notice that they're walking away. I'm letting them know this person is walking away, they're leaving the premises. The show's over. As this person is walking away, some of my coworkers start to drive into the parking lot and head into work. I'm like, all right, the coast is clear. I'm good to go. But I'm still on the phone with the police, just finishing the last of the report. And I am just about done getting ready.
The other thing is the jump cuts look like they're kind of planned. I don't know. It doesn't. This thing looks very scripted. Like, right? Or is it just me?
I'm sitting on my bed, tying my shoe, and the second I unlock my door to walk into work, guess who opens my door and tries to come in the van?
The guy. No way.
The crazy person who was throwing furniture around. My original description of this person was male. The second I unlock my door and this person opens my door and comes into my van, and I like freak out. I'm like, hey, you can't be here. Close the door.
You know, supposedly she's been living in a van for 2 years. This could not be the only time. Look, I'm just putting this out there. If you live in a van, living on the road, you are a 21-year-old. She's not heavy. I don't know if I want to say she's not petite either, but she's not ugly either. She's not my type, but I could see. I could see how certain people would try to take advantage. I could imagine that, right? Especially she's alone in a van out in the middle of nowhere at night. I mean, all sorts of stuff could happen. Especially life on the road. I mean, man, I see this why this. I don't really get the whole van life thing. The people who do the van life stuff, like, Like why? Like even you were to, it's all bullshit because they'll say, oh, it's more affordable. It's like, how's that more affordable? Because you total your van, you total your house. You're literally putting all your eggs in one basket. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm on the phone with the police and she's like, why did you unlock your door? And I'm like, dude, I thought the coast was clear. I gotta go to work. As this person walked in, I'm like, never mind, it's a girl. Because the person who walked into my van was actually a girl who I don't think was more than 25 years old. Well, it looked like we were pretty close in age, and I felt kind of bad for her, but she was definitely under the influence of something or just mentally ill. That just like took me by surprise because I watched this person leave. But according to my calculations, this girl must have walked all the way around the building and circled right back to my van, waiting for me to unlock it. I mean, I unlocked the door. She comes in and she's like, hey, I just wanted to like hang out in your van. And I'm like,
yeah, this story is bullshit. this is so stupid. But yeah, this is van life. This is van life girl. She goes on and on. Which, by the way, if you were to compare her van life channel to other people who's doing real van life stuff, they actually have a lot of footage daily because they're constantly filming and they're constantly putting stuff up. You do not see that here. You don't see that at all. I mean, I could show you, right? Here is her channel. Once again, she has 11 videos, right? She's supposed to be van life. Let's just look up van life. What about this Element Van Life? What about this channel? If I were to look at this channel, I mean, how many videos would I find? They only have 11. They only have 51K in subs, but I bet you they have 287 videos. Okay, they have videos coming up quite a bit. They've been around since 2015. Okay, so it's maybe they're not uploading every day, but they're uploading a lot. Like, right, they're traveling a lot. They're doing a lot of stuff. That's what I would expect to see in a real van life channel. But yeah, I think we put the nail in the coffin there, right? There's no room for doubt. Case closed. Plant. Now what happens? The channel remains, and we just have to live with that. That sucks. That sucks, man. That's horrible. Oh, that's bullshit. That pisses me off so much. Now to get into some other news, to shift gears real fast. Yeah, it's really fake. This shit happened, and this pisses me off for another reason. And I'm gonna get a little hairy here. We're gonna enter some terrain here. It's about free speech, and it's about what the government should not be doing at all, especially here in the U.S. Ron DeSantis signs a bill that takes aim at anti-Semitism. Well, that sounds great, right? Sounds great. This bill, okay. You know, when you frame it like that, it's hard for anyone to protest it or to be, to object it because it's like, oh, what? So you're pro anti-Semitic speech? It's like, no, I'm not saying that. But these bills, what happens is they pass these things, they use it, and they're using it here as a way to make sure public schools and universities can't have anyone working at the school or the state university can't make any statements about the Jewish people, can't make any statements about Israel at all. Okay, are we reconnected? Just want to make sure. Let's see here. Are we reconnected for real? Okay, it looks like we are. Amazing. Okay. And we're back. Wow. I start reading an article about a bill that's passed that prevents people from criticizing Israel, and you start losing your internet connection. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it seems like conspiracy, right? It seems weird. I don't know. That's kind of strange. But yeah, the problem I have with this is people could be like, oh, that's good, right? We should make it to where you can't dehumanize, I guess, Jewish people and use stereotypical allegations or whatever. It's like, okay, wait a second. You forget that you live in America. You forget that there's the First Amendment, freedom of speech. The government is restricted. The government cannot infringe on that. The government cannot restrict your speech. The government cannot say what you can and cannot say. They're not supposed to. And here you have a bill where the government is saying that they can, especially at public schools and universities, and state universities, saying that the government has that control because they're government buildings. No. Just because it's a government building does not mean you have that control over people. Look, if someone wants to make a Jewish joke, so you're telling me no one can make, you're telling me no one can make a joke at all. No one can make a joke. Maybe they heard it on Comedy Central. Maybe they heard it South Park or on Family Guy. No one can make any joke about, I don't know, Jews and poor athleticism. No one can make a joke about the Jewish people and poor direction. Poor direction. And let me just say, I mean, come on. Just from the Old Testament, they escaped from Egypt and they're wandering the desert for 40 fucking years to get to the promised land. That should only take like maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, just get there. But you can't say any of that. You can't say any of that. But the serious thing is, you can't criticize Israel. And I've seen this happen here in Texas, where there's schools that will try to get, the employees to sign a contract saying that they will not boycott Israel goods. And it's like, why? Like, first of all, the government, the U.S. government, is not allowed to do that. Like, that is not constitutional. They cannot tell you what you cannot boycott, right? Look. Let me just say for the record, like, I have no problem with the Jewish people. I don't really have a problem with Israel. I do have some questions of why we give them a lot of money. Why do we give them a lot of money and support, especially when they do a lot of horrible things too? I know they're in a bad area. They're surrounded by a lot of people that don't like them, that want to get rid of them. Well, they're also doing a bunch of bad stuff too. The Gaza Strip is not. That's not. It doesn't look good, right? Why do we have to back them? Why do we have to give them weapons and shit? No, I think we just let them handle it, right? But if you start asking questions, if you start doing that, they'll be, oh, you're just anti-Semitic. It's like, no, man. They've always been fighting over there, and they always will be. That's right, they will be. And it doesn't help when you have Israel just rolling over Palestinians, literally, like in claiming in self-defense, building up extra settlements illegally, and like forcing people to relocate. Oh, it's all self-defense. Over there, of course they have a wall. They don't let people just cross through, and they have like snipers on the wall, and they will snipe women that are pregnant. and I'm laughing about it because they laugh about it. To them, it's like a fucking joke. They'll be like, oh yeah, 2 and 1. It's like crazy over there. The stuff they do. But we can't talk about it. You can't be critical about it. According to this bill here. Let's see. The bill, HB 741, also defines anti-Semitism as accusing Jewish citizens of being more loyal to Israel. Okay, well, there is a funny thing. It's not all, but it's some are, I guess. The measure will also ban certain speech against the state of Israel on campuses. The measure will also ban certain speech against the state of Israel. So my big problem here is you have the government, the U.S. government, telling you as a citizen that you are not allowed to talk about this other country at all. That you're gonna swear an allegiance. You'll swear on an oath that you will not talk bad about them. Why? Why? I mean, I can make a comparison here. It may not be 100%. It might have some like holes through it. It kind of, Hong Kong right now. And like, imagine Hong Kong and like they're telling their citizens, you can't talk bad about China at all. Why? We should be able to. I know that's not perfect. But what you have here is you have the U.S. government telling U.S. citizens you can't exercise your First Amendment right. That First Amendment right that restricts our ability to restrict your speech, we're saying fuck that. See, but these motherfuckers, they can pass laws all they want. It gets to court, and that's where it really gets decided if that law is going to stay. And it's probably not. I mean, the ACLU does fight that stuff. And they have been. And some people might take this out of context, but, oh, you're pro-anti-Semitic talk, whatever. Man, no, that's not what I'm saying. But technically, even that would be protected under the First Amendment. So, I mean, the school could let them go if if a teacher was going crazy with stuff. I mean, saying a bunch of stuff they probably shouldn't say, but the government telling them you can't, that's different. Because what's the consequence? Being fined? And that's interesting. The proposed proposal aimed at curbing anti-Semitism, however, makes clear criticism of Israel is... whoa. So criticism of Israel is allowed if it's similar to criticism towards any other country. Well, we don't... The stuff we do with Israel, we don't really do with any other... Oh, no, there's one other country where we kind of have relations with, and we probably shouldn't. That's Saudi Arabia. And that kind of goes to the next story I want to talk about here tonight. And you probably know about this. What was it? The shooting in Florida on the military base. Why was a Saudi national on a U.S. military base receiving flight training? The last time I recall 9/11, where there was quite a bit of Saudi nationals that flew planes into fucking buildings. That shit happened. That shit fucking happened. And if you look at the redacted, declassified documents from the government, and I'm talking about the one where there was like these 28 pages they try to take away because try to hide because it would embarrass the royal family, the Saudi royal family. If you look at that, those people, some of them were assisted by, aided by, funded by Saudi government officials. Why would he be there? If he, a Saudi national, and be like, you know what? Maybe being, I don't know, on a military base, receiving training from us, that's not a good thing. You could come into our country, have a good visit, but you're not. No, we're not training you. No. Saudi Arabia is not an ally. They're only an ally because we want their oil. But they're not good to us. And they're not good for us, right? You have Trump blatantly saying, we sell guns to Saudi because they pay the most money. And those same guns, of course, they'll use to do their other proxy wars, for us, or they'll turn it back on us, right? Oh, Al Qaeda thing. We made them. We made them. That's is not good. I mean, any other country. Name a country that would, after being attacked by certain people of another country, would allow those people of that other country to just come into their military and receive training. That wouldn't work. It wouldn't happen. You're right, Becky. We didn't learn the damn thing. We didn't. And that person, and what he did, he started shooting at the military base. In the military base, killed 4, injured 7 other people. Now they're not saying it was a terror attack. Not yet. I mean, what would you call it? I mean, the guy was pretty specific why he did it. I would call it a terror attack. 100%. Now, someone might try to take this out of context too. Oh, are you saying that someone who's Muslim can't be in the military? I didn't even say that. Those words didn't even come in my mouth. I said Saudi national. Okay. Because that gets wait. You are loyal to Saudi, and you want to come to our military. You want to receive our training and all this. How can we trust that? I don't understand how they even worked. Who greenlighted that? Was that some part of a deal? Like, are we training Saudi troops? Are we training their people for stuff so they could do raids for us? Is that what we're doing? Man, that's fucked up. We are the smartest dumb country there is. Yeah, because it's about money, and our politicians will sell us out. Our politicians will sell us out for money. They'll sell our freedom. They'll sell our freedom of speech. Like there, don't talk bad about Israel. Don't raise questions. Oy vey. Don't do that. Oh, don't worry about Saudi. Don't worry about Saudi. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. No, that was a lone gunman. He wasn't crazy. Yeah, they've already sold us out. They have. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mm-mm-mm. I just cannot think of another country that would do that. Like, if mm. You think China allows people from Taiwan to go into their military and train? And I don't think that works. I don't think it works that way. You know. Hell, no, it wouldn't work. I mean, Saudi's definitely not going to have, people from Iranians like training their military. Well, apparently, I guess they don't have a military because we're training their people for them. But we wouldn't allow like some Iranian national on the base and train them how to fly jets and use guns and shit because they're not an ally, I guess. Okay. Okay, but Saudi is. All right. All right. Yeah. Look at the chat here. Becky said, my mom's always said that the U.S. will be overtaken without a single shot fired. And that has happened. I think it has happened. We're living in it. We've been living in it for a while. And, even before 9/11, when that shit happens, it's like, it's it's like karma. It's like the stuff we dish out, the stuff we plan, all the proxy wars, all the deals we make behind the scenes. I try to get people to fight for us, keep them in conflicts. Okay, when that turns around and heads towards us, what do we do, man? And then when the people learn about it, what do? Well, just here with beer talking about it. I mean, what can I do? You know, shit. Yeah. Talk about sad news, though. Kind of, you see, ended this show on sad news. Sad news, man. Mm-mm. So, what do y'all think about that? Did I lose people because of the drop in the stream? Any thoughts? Any opinions? I mean, you can ask me questions, man. That's fine. I think after this, I will stream for a little bit more. I'll play some maybe some Halo Reach. I'll play it here. And then yeah. So I'll end this and I'll start a new one playing Halo Reach, and then that will be it. Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this. I know towards the end we got kind of serious. It's hard to make it funny, you know? It's some serious shit. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Well, I'll take it easy.